Hey,
Hello, dear friend.
hello, hello.
We greet you with unconditional love and with hearts filled with joy.
It's always such a joy to have these interactions. We grow so much with these experiences. Every time we interact, we see, we experience an aspect of all that is through a different perspective, which allows us to grow our consciousness and assist us up the ladder while we are actually assisting you up the ladder.
Thank you so much for this beautiful message.
Thank you.
When you are talking about assisting us up the ladder, would you share with us what is most important for humanity right now, from your perspective?
From my perspective, the most important part is to continue walking on your path, individually and collectively, the path you're going on, allowing for your true self, for your inner divine light to shine forth and to illuminate this path. Just continuing walking, transforming, healing, and allowing all aspects of the path that you have chosen to reveal themselves. Because from your physical perspective, you see only that much. And when you have a connection with a conscious connection with your higher mind, you see the whole picture. And thus, you just need to allow all that is happening right now, all that is occurring, and as much as you can to experience love and gratitude towards it. Because even if it's something that you don't prefer with these energies that are high vibrational, you can allow for yourself, for yourselves, individually and collectively, to transform that which you do not prefer into that which you do prefer. But this occurs only when love and gratitude are present. Because when you're grateful, even in the midst of a challenge, in the midst of experiences that you do not prefer, like suffering, you show your higher mind, you show yourself that you have all that it needs, all that it takes to transform it into positivity, love, and blessing. And meanwhile, to grow and evolve. And you're all here right now to grow and evolve on this planet, which is a tremendous gift. Use wisely, use lovingly every second of your experience, because this present now moment will never repeat itself. And one day you will realize what kind of gift the present now moment is for all of you. Yes, there are suffering, yes, but if you see it in a way that you know deeply, okay, this is just a stepping stone that I need to go through. This will accelerate you in the reality that you desire, the reality of open contact. But if you judge it, if you reject it as something that is not supposed to be here, then you are anchoring yourself into that reality of negativity, of suffering, and things and energies that you do not prefer. So for me, the most important of your journey right now is just to allow your processes. A very wise person said once to Janelle that falling in love with the last place is a gift, and it's given to those who are really ready for it. And by falling in love with the last place, it means really loving what you are having, being grateful for what you're having. This is the stepping stone that will accelerate you forward.
Thank you so much for your loving wisdom. And because you mentioned how important it is for us to be in connection with our higher selves, would you suggest a way or a practice to connect to our higher minds at this time?
The most important part is first the intention. You need to intend, you need to will to connect to your higher mind. And of course, you can visualize your higher mind. You can visualize it like an angel, like an extraterrestrial being, like any kind of being that is powerful, emanating love, wisdom, beauty, and high vibrational energies. And once you do that, just visualize it above yourself and start breathing into it, giving it power, making it more visceral, more brilliant white light. And let's say after the ninth breath of empowering it, inhale it into your crown and then going forward in a straight line, going back up to the higher mind. Basically, you're making a triangle. Then you inhale above, below, going into the center of your brain, through your third eye, forwards, and going upwards into the higher mind. Next, breathing into the throat, straight line into the throat, empowering the throat, seeing it glowing with white light, and then exhaling it as a triangular shape, moving backwards on the top of you. Then inhaling into the heart center, straight line, forward, and then it's going upwards. You continue to the solar plexus, you do that with the navel, with the perineum, just behind the knees, behind the soles, and 6 meters above you, where is located the Earth star chakra. And once you do that, the last breath, you inhale straight through the central channel of your body, and you absorb the energy as a nucleus of a chi ball just behind the navel. And you can, of course, program it. Smiling, sending love to it, you can say, higher mind, I'm ready to hear you. I'm ready to see through your perspective. I'm ready to merge with you, and I'm ready to follow your guidance. Allow for me to see through your eyes, to experience your love, and to be my truest self, illuminating my path. Thank you for illuminating my path and for assisting me in completing my divine purpose in a way that I'm of service to the collective. And so it is. And then you just absorb it into the dantian. You can circle 9 times clockwise and 9 times counterclockwise.
Thank you very much for this practice.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, we feel more and more as ambassadors of open contact. We feel very excited for open contact, for meeting our brothers and sisters and families from the stars. And I was just wondering, how can we, in a sense, be more of service to accelerate open contact and in our relationships with other people?
To experience the reality of open contact, it's very important to take steps every single day, even if they are baby steps. Just feeling, imagining, visualizing that you are these extraterrestrial beings that you would like to connect with. imagine how do they live, how do they interact. And when you meet people, when you interact with your human, with your fellow humans, just imagine what would a needy being do. How would a needy being interact through the perspective of unconditional love, through the perspective of of allowing individuality, never judging, just observing. So as the permission slips, you could use first, the connection with nature is very important. So every day you can sit behind a tree, next to a tree, and just feeling the connection with the tree, as the ET beings are very, very connected with the nature. And then in your social interactions, just seeing everyone as a reflection of you, everyone that is expressing their inner self, even in the way that they do not prefer or that you do not prefer. Don't judge it, just observe it and actually think, how would I react or act if I was in the shoes of this person, if I was in the place of this person? Because you never know what kind of challenges they might be going through so that they react in a negative, let's say, way. So allowance is a very big key into this. And taking actions in order to manifest this physical reality where open contact is occurred. May I ask you a question?
Yes, please.
What actions are you taking towards the reality of open contact?
I am enjoying very much interacting with our friend Ryoka, with you, with my guide from the Sassani Shania, and also with our blue friends that are observing us from the sky every night. In my dreams, in my thoughts, just simple loving interaction, loving presence.
Beautiful, very beautiful. Keep doing that. Keep taking these actions because they might look right now to you like you might be thinking, oh, I could be doing so much more, so much better, but allow your process. You are on the perfect path towards this reality. Just taking these steps and having trust in your process. Even if fear arises, even if doubt arises, allow them, allow for yourself to experience them. And just know that within the fear, within the doubt, is the true strength, the true integrity. Because the yin and the yang form the Tai Chi. And in the Tai Chi, there is light, there is darkness as well. And you right now are activating your Tai Chi mind through experiencing doubts, fears. This is natural. But the fruits, the gifts that are on the other side, they're very beautiful. You can expect them, and they're very, very close. But allow your process to unfold.
Thank you so very much.
It was, as always, a tremendous gift, and our unconditional love to you and to all.
Thank you. Our unconditional love to you as well.
Thank you.